Now in 2026, we have the ability to create a tapered helix entry motion. Notice our part here where we have a pocket, and using a dynamic mill operation, we have a helix entry option on our entry motion page. And we can use a profile or plunge only or different methods, but up until now, this is what we had. Now we have the option to check this tapered helix method, and now notice how the helix radius value is turned off. This creates a maximum and minimum radius amount automatically based on the size of the tool and based on the distance that it will plunge to get to your floor depth. It'll create that tapered helix pattern. Now let's take a look at and verify how that benefits us. And really, this is kind of a revolutionary, sort of like taking helix entry or helical entry to the next level. And we call it Helix Entry 2.0. So as we hit the play button here, and I'm going to create a section view here so we can visualize and see how that pattern is going down, plunging into the material. Now the benefit of this, as it's plunging down and removing a little bit at a time in that tapered fashion, it is creating little small microchips. And these chips are much easier to evacuate and to get flushed out of that cavity that's being plunged down to the floor depth. And when it reaches the final depth, notice how as it opens up, it's actually engaged in a small section of the flute and slowly increasing the section of that flute height all the way until it reaches the full radius value of the top section, and then starts to open up the pocket in a normal dynamic mill pathing and operation. And the benefit of that is that now, as it's opening up that initial helical plunge cavity, it's allowing chips to get flushed out quicker and easier, and allows the coolant to reach the bottom of your tool where it's really making contact with all that material, right? So really, this is a win-win. I don't see any reason why not to ever use this. I would probably just change my method now to always use helical entry unless there's a specific reason not to.